Look at this dirty stained mat, coffee stains on the table, old dirty Nicodate water, dusty computer, and just general disarray. This table needs some cleaning. Let's start by cashing in these pennies first. As we all know, coins are pretty dirty, and coin collecting can be a pretty dirty hobby. Now, normally for me, I do not like cleaning. It does not relieve stress for me. If anything, it just adds stress for me. But the wife's been starting to give my table the evil eye, so I try to keep it clean about once a month. And so, because the just dust and dirt and grimes from the coins, they get everywhere. So sometimes it's nice just to clear everything off and just have a nice refresh. So this is just an old hobby table that I've had for many years now. And it's not just coffee stains that are on the table, there's also some paint stains. And for many years, I was into Warhammer Fantasy and 40K. So I've painted a lot of models over this time. And even though it's acrylic paint, some of those stains just don't still come up with a strong degreaser and steel wool pad. So to cover up those big ones, I just placed the laptop on top of that. And that covers it up pretty nicely. I've started getting into coin collecting this past spring during quarantine, because there was really no place for me to go play my games. I play Magic as well, and I was always a fan of Rob Fine's Treasure, as I know many of you are. He's just a great guy, puts out great content, and it really lit the spark for me to want to try to coin roll hunt myself. And it took me a lot of boxes to actually find a circulated box to hunt. But man, once I did, I was hooked. I love the thrill of the hunt. I love learning about all the different years and varieties and errors to be found. And it's just one of those cool hobbies where you learn something new every day. And as you can see, I still have a lot of like the starter kind of coin albums, and I will upgrade those in the future. That's what you do with a collection and a hobby. You start out small and you upgrade from then on. And you can also say that making these videos is kind of like a hobby within the hobby. I like going through the editing process, and I'm always trying to do something new and different each video. Alright, we have the table put back together. The mats out of the washer, nice and dry. Do not put those into the dryer. They will rip apart on you. So we got the table cleaned up, got the computer and the lamps dusted, got all that stuff organized, and yeah, there's still a big Nicodate stain that I spilled on there, but that's alright. And now that we have the table nice and cleared off, I also want to show you a couple of random finds I was able to score this week. I just went to my bank and just asked them if they had any half dollars. Normally they don't. I don't even bother asking. They had some this time, so I got a little over $20 worth, and was surprised to actually get 4 finds while going through them. So this is a stack of 90s, 70s, and out of all these, this whole stack was bicentennials. So I thought that was cool. I really liked bicentennial coins. There's nothing from here to keep though. They're all pretty crummy. But let's go over to the finds. Got one NIFC, from 2013. And another NIFC. This one from 2016. And those of you that don't know, NIFC means that not intended for circulation. So half dollars 2003 and up were not meant for regular circulation. You could only buy them in business strike sets, and then they just found their way into circulation. So these are a little bit more rare. Some people like to collect them. I do. Next one is a beauty from 1993, minted in Philadelphia. And you can just tell it's just blind in the camera. Let's bring it over here. It has so much nice shine to it. And when I saw that edge, it tricked me for a minute. But if you thinking it might have been silver, but if you look at it, you can tell that there is that sandwiching of the nickel on the outside and the copper on the outside. So really nice 1993. It's cool to find almost a 30-year-old coin in that good of a shape, especially as much as half dollars are bounced around and everybody's searching for silver. They get beat up pretty quick. And then the other one I was searching for, this is a 1971 D, and this has a repunched mint mark, so this is going to be RPM-003. And if you watch my other videos, y'all know that I am definitely a fan of repunched mint marks. Let's put it up on the microscope and show you exactly what I'm talking about. We'll go ahead, zoom in, and you can see right here was that original D, which to me looks a little bit off. It looks like it's about 20 degrees or so tilting to the right, and so then a new D was stamped on top of it. So yeah, cool little find there. So like I said, it was about $24 in halves, and to get 4 pretty decent finds out of that, I was happy. So I'll go ahead and change those out. And then this is something that I found in my change the other day. Not this one, but it is the 2002. Man, that light is just terrible. Sorry, y'all. It's the 2008 Arizona with the extra cactus leaf over the initials. And again, let's go ahead and bring that up on the microscope. Boom, you can see it right there. So that's going to be a die chip right next to where the cactus leaves were. And so it gives the impression of an additional cactus leaf where the initials are then covered up. And then here is a regular one to show the difference. So regular initials, covered up initials with the cactus leaf. These aren't as valuable as they were when they first came out, but still it's about a $5 quarter in decent shape. So there, wanted to end the video with some actual coins on this coin show, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all are having some good finds out there. I'll catch y'all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.